comeback for the Pirates. They win at 40-28 over North Texas Holton Ahlers. How about them Pirates?
I believe, man. I'm pumped. Blake Harrell should have just earned himself the permanent head coaching job, in my opinion. So go Pirates.
All right. Caden Norman, what's up?
I watched people all day on X say, this is Blake Harrell's interview today. Can he do it? Can he do it? And when adversity struck in the first half down 21-0, no one believed. I saw Cameron Yarborough, Denny O'Brien, and countless of Pirate favorites break out on X. The Blake Harrell show is over. It's over. Thanks, Blake, but no thanks. But no, the show goes on. Adversity, adversity, adversity. I want a coach who can perform under adversity, and that's what Blake Harrell did. Whatever he said in at halftime, injected in my veins and veins. Call me emotional. Call me emotional. Blake Harrell, 23rd head coach of East Carolina Pirates.
There is the thoughts of Holden and Caden.
How about those Pirates? Come on, gentlemen. We got another W. We need to hire Blake Harrell. We are on a winning streak right now. I love the Pirates. How about Peyton Hauser, Raji Harris, Conrad, the whole squad showing up, painting it purple. We own Texas, okay? We are on a win streak. I love it. I love it. I love it. I'm fired up. We're back. Let's go beat Navy on Black Friday. We need to pack out Dowdy Ficklin, and we need to turn it up. I appreciate you guys. Roll Pirates, baby. Let's go.
Cameron in Goldsboro. What's up, Cameron?
Blake Harrell is my coach.
Oh, boy.
That's not true.
Oh, boy.
He's my coach. I thought it was over in the first half. I thought it was over. I thought he was dead. I thought the hope for Blake Harrell was dead. I was wrong. I was wrong. Blake Harrell is the guy. We just came back down 21-0. 21-0. I thought we were dead. You give Blake Harrell the coaching job right now. I've been saying the last couple weeks he should be in consideration. I thought in the first half today he was done for. I thought he was toast. But he came back from the dead. I don't know what the halftime speech was, but as Caden said, inject it into my veins. I've never seen a comeback like that in a long time. That's even better than the Marshall comeback in 2021. That is unreal. Blake Harrell is my coach. He's my coach. He is the next head football coach at East Carolina University. We have a chance to win the most games in a regular season since 2014. 2014. Blake Harrell's the guy. He's a Pirate, and people complain about the penalties. You know what? As Clip, you said, hot take. You know, Pirates don't follow the rules. We commit penalties. I think that's what we are. We're Pirates. We're Pirates, baby. Get Blake Harrell a job. Go Pirates.
Hey, fired up. Cameron in Goldsboro. Pirates, we score a lot of points. We commit a lot of penalties. We dance. We grab face masks. We win ball games.
That's right. Caden said that Cameron was the one calling for Blake Harrell's not to be named the head coach.
Cameron was in the first half, and I'll give Cameron credit. He said he was wrong, and it takes a lot for a man to say they're wrong. Well, respect Cameron.
When you're as wrong as much as Cameron is, it's really not that impressive. He called for Holton's head 42 times on this very show.
Hey, man, guys, watching y'all on the big screen, y'all guys look good. Give me a wave if y'all hear me. Look, I was one of the ones on X.
I just want to say, Blake Harrell is the guy. He is right for the culture. How long has it been? Our offense literally looks like Miami, throwing it downfield. Anthony Smith went off in the second half. We turned around from a 21-0 loss, as it seemed, before the second half, and our special teams was even good. Fourth quarter, the defense was better than it seemed in the third. And, you know, our recent points differential, we're a high-flying offense. You can obviously see where John David Baker's coming in. We established the run game in the second half. Let's pack Rowdy Dowdy, and please, let's beat Navy and get this man hired.
All right, Liam is on board for Blake Harrell. Great call, as always, Liam.
We have 5 right now, 5 people with Blake Harrell. Yeah.
The only thing I disagree with Liam, there's always one thing I disagree with him, was the special teams. I thought our kickoff was a little sloppy tonight, but that's about it.
Yeah, we did give up one to like the 45-yard line. Not always great. But
Kerry King's blunder was
dude, that was weird.
A little iffy.
I was watching that. At first, the announcers were like, "Oh, the players think it's a safety. They're dumb." And I was like, I kind of thought it was a safety too. I was out there for a second.
Yeah, they're dumb. Right. Yeah.
We have made so many bad decisions over the years at East Carolina when it comes to hiring and firing coaches. You know, you go all the way back to, you know, when Jesus was a boy, when we fired Steve Logan, hired John Thompson. Then we chased away Ruffin McNeil, with the wishes, hopes, and dreams of Jeff Confer and some big donors to get this big-time hire, and we got Scotty Montgomery. There's a lot of rumors this week that Tyson Helton is the front runner for the job, and Blake's going to have to win out. Well, Tyson Helton got upset by Louisiana Tech last week at Western Kentucky, and today they lost to Liberty. For once, let's not try to make the big hire. Let's make the right hire. Blake Harrell fits East Carolina. If he can keep John David Baker in place, this reminds me so much of a Ruffin McNeil, Lincoln Riley type situation. Even the penalties. A lot of these penalties are because these guys are playing so hard and with so much effort and emotion, and I'm not excusing the stupid personal foul penalties, but the face mask penalties and stuff like that. It's all effort. These guys are playing their asses off. Blake has earned this job 4 wins in a row. People said, Temple, Florida Atlantic, Tulsa, we ain't played nobody. Now what? Now, if North Texas still not anybody, we've won 4 in a row. We've won 2 games on the road. And when's the last time we won 4 in a row? When's the last time we won 2 games on the road in a row? Not to mention coming from 21 points down. If you guys can check, I messaged Meador, a couple other people. I'm trying to get the ETA on the arrival time for the teams to get back to Pitt Greenville Airport. Need to get a crowd of people out there. Make some signs, hire Blake. Blake needs to be hired tonight. Screw next week. If he goes 4-1, who would have done better against the schedule in these last 4 games? Would Tyson Helton have done any better? Would Garrett Riley have done any better? I don't think so. All he's done is what's been asked of him. He's led this football team in a tough situation, and he's won every week. We were down by 21 points to one of the best passing offenses in the country, and we found a way not only to win the game, we put it away. We won it by 12. There won't no hanging on by the skin of our teeth. Blake has earned this job. And Holton, I heard you say earlier in the week about some donors saying he's not polished. He doesn't speak well. Yeah, they said that same crap about Ruffin, and look where it got us. I'm begging John Gilbert. I can live with us hiring Blake Harrell and it being the wrong decision. I can live with it. I won't be mad at anybody. I cannot live with us not hiring him and it being the wrong decision.
Justin, you there?
Oh, yeah. I'm here. I tell you what, get to the game. Get to the game next week. If you can hear my voice, get to the game. If you're an ECU alum, you live within 100 miles, next week, get to the game. This is the biggest comeback I personally can remember. I'm sure Malcolm or somebody could tell us otherwise. But it's the biggest comeback I can personally remember since 2010, Russ' first year versus Southern Miss on the road. I remember that because I was living in Riverwalk. My cousin bought me a bottle of wild turkey. It got ugly that night. But we came back and won. And I tell you what, a buddy of mine texted me tonight. He said Rajay Harris should be automatic Hall of Fame at ECU because in today's college environment, he's stuck around. He's stuck it out. He has been with us through thick and thin, and that dude is the workhorse when we need him. I'm all for it. Automatically induct him into the Hall of Fame. I tell you what, next week, military appreciation. I'm not going to throw any shade at the military. I do appreciate all of them. Hats off to them. But I do hope that next week, next Friday, the only appreciation I have is for the appreciation of the butt whooping we're going to lay to Navy next week. We owe them one. We've been owing them one. Let's go. Get your butt in the seat. Let's go Pirates.
Justin, I'll get up with you. Thank you, man. There's Justin in New Bern with the always hyped up call.
Well,
all right, let's go to Big Tim in Washington. What's up, Tim?
Hey, how are y'all doing today?
Great.
Well, I just want to say, congratulations on the football team. It's a great win, but I just got to emphasize, we went 5th place in the boardwalk battle, and that is just something that I don't know how to emphasize just how important it is for the basketball program.
We're going to hang a banner.
We should, and, maybe they gave them some of those ribbons or something. I don't know.
Hey, Pirate Hoops did win today. Good win over Illinois Chicago going away. R.J. Felton, C.J. Walker, big game for him today.
That's thanks to you, Clip, because honestly, you called up the basketball program last year, and that was just, you turned it around, man.
Without me, do we beat Stetson? I don't know. I'm not sure. We have the most renegade program in the country all of a sudden. Is that real?
Yes.
Pull that up
100%
again.
real.
John David Baker on Twitter.
Where was it at?
Boy, this is my coach.
John David Baker, y'all got a light.
He's got a cigarette. He's holding up a cigarette in the stadium in front of the scoreboard.
They said burn the boats for their.
And he said, y'all got a light. He's got him a Lucy inside the stadium there.
Give him a lifetime extension.
Yeah.
He can coach here as long as he wants.
We don't want polish. This is what we want, right?
0-12, as long as that guy's lighting up a cig.
We'll go to Kevin in Burlington. Hey, Kevin.
Pirate Nation is styling and profiling. And Blake Harrell is the man. Diamonds are forever, and so is Pirate football, and we're back, baby. And I'm going to tell you, there is no doubt that man deserves to be our head coach, period. And John Gilbert, I got a message for you, bud. If you don't hire him, you need to be fired.
We go to Danny in Texas next. What's up, Danny?
Hey, how you doing?
Good, man.
Hey, man, this is Danny. I'm down here in Texas. My son JD here. He just came.
Danny Lampley, what's up?
Oh, let's go.
Yeah, that's right. No, man, I wanted to throw my support out there for Blake Harrell. I don't know what everybody said tonight, but I'm gonna tell you, man, we were down 21-0, and going into halftime, I told my wife and daughter, I said, man, this could get bad. And they came out a different team, and I love Blake Harrell, and I love Mike Houston too. But if we have to give this job to Blake Harrell, in my opinion, and so does all these other parents that are returners out here. They really want him to be here, man. That's all. I'm sitting out here full of Coors Light because they didn't have any Ultra down here in Texas. But I have found a lot of bourbon that we're flying back, so everything else is good.
Danny sounds like he's cutting a Stone Cold promo right
He
now.
does, man. Hey.
Awesome. Did you have something holding?
No, I thought he was still talking. That's huge. I mean, that is literally a pivotal piece of the defense returning next year.
Yeah.
That's his dad, and he's saying, I want Blake Harrell back.
I'm standing here right now, Holton, where, you guys JD came out the gate to see us, and I'm on hold, but I'm standing here, and I never call. I listen to y'all every week, man. On the ride back from Greenville on Sunday mornings, we'll spend the night after home games, away games. We listen to you guys, and I love it. But I appreciate what y'all do, man.
Question for you. When you saw JD, you said JD, not JDB. My fault. I was going to ask if the cigarette was lit yet.
Yeah, JDB, the offensive coordinator, is lighting up cigarettes in the stadium, apparently.
I just told JD, my son, I was glad he didn't get hands to the face called on that last drive right there.
We had enough penalties tonight, I think. So
I swear. But anyway, thank you guys.
Hey, thanks, man. Thanks for calling in.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's cool to hear. We go next to Zach in Dunn. What's up, Zach?
Hey, guys. Hadn't talked to you in a while. Just a life note. My wife and I had a son back in October. He was stuck around long enough. He saw Mike Houston lose and made the call to fire him. And ever since then, we've been on fire. He woke up at halftime tonight, and I was feeding him, and I said, hey, we've been down 21-0. It's 21-7. You need to get him in gear. And I'll be daggone if they didn't do it.
Did you name him Rajay by chance?
No. We could go back, but we did name him Owen. Not after Daffer. No, man, we're going to take him to the game next week. It'll be his first time in Dowdy's.
B. Pays in Raleigh. What's up, Pays?
Flip, Holton, Maui Jim. Good to talk to y'all tonight.
I don't know Maui Jim.
Wait a minute.
Maui Jim is back.
He might be. I don't know.
Where's your tan?
I use sunscreen really well.
Okay.
Jesus. I think Maui Jim got a spray on thing.
I might have.
Yeah, so I saw JDB. That clip, I don't know, that's definitely a Newport. That's definitely a Newport Lucy. That's definitely a Newport Lucy.
Does the Newports have brown filters or whites?
No.
That is a brown filter. Could be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a Newport Lucy. That's
all right.
That's a Memorial Drive on the corner of 5th Street. And you got to remember, this man won today without his top two receivers.
Hadn't even mentioned that. Thought about it during the game and then saw it and was like, wow, yeah. Did not even mention that yet.
And your top defender didn't play in the first half.
Yeah.
So I mean, how much a difference did he make in the second half?
Boy, when Zakai hasn't played, we have looked bad.
He's very good. I've said it all year.
Can't be a total coincidence, right?
He's very, very. I mean, he's the one with the helmet mic on. I mean, that's your captain of your defense. So yeah, I mean, he's a huge deal.
And I'll end it with this: if he made halftime adjustments today, we haven't seen that in a long time with East Carolina. He made halftime adjustments today, and they came out and they whipped their tail in the second half. Go Pirates! Maui Jim, I'll holler at you.
I appreciate it.
On the Big Rock Power Sports Live line, Vinny is up next in Washington. What's up, Vinny?
Not much, guys. I don't know why it sounds like a broken record, but everybody already, making my point. We have a coach well loved from the player, from the fan base, and then John. If God forbid does not hire him, but somebody with a big name. We pay for a big name, and we don't hire a coach that his resume speak for himself. Let his mouth speak and let his coach speak for himself. He's well loved from everybody. We had a coach in place, Ruff McNeil, and we fired him. He would have coached for free. We have a Lincoln Riley that we chased him out of town. Now he's making $9 million a year. The biggest deficit to answer that question, I think it should be on a pitch ball when we play NC State. To answer that question. It is a mistake if this guy doesn't get the job. And everybody else made the point that I want to make, so I don't want to sound like a broken record. And I don't know if you recall in the beginning of the first game after I saw our offensive coordinator, I say, he used to play with the big boys. Now he likes to play like a poppy. I say 7 or 8 wins. We should have a 7 or 8 wins. With Appalachian State, we missed a field goal, and extra point, we lost about 2 points. We should have had 8 wins already.
Yeah, could have been. Yeah, we're going to look back at some of these games and say what could have been. I'd love to get the App State game back.
Love to get the Charlotte game back.
Yeah.
Obviously, you can go back and say we'd love to have them all back the way we're playing now.
And hell, we're up 17-0 on Liberty.
Yeah. It's just one of those where, all the callers are saying, and everyone sounds like a broken record tonight, but it's like, what are you looking for in a head coach if you don't hire him? I wouldn't be surprised if he's hired tomorrow, dead serious, just knowing the vibe of the program, being in it for a while, and knowing people in it. I wouldn't be surprised, but you never know with ECU.
Yeah.
Exactly. And one thing that's fun fact, if you watch the Holton Aylor show in the beginning of the year, if you go back a few episodes, Holton, I think you had him at 9 wins this year. You still have a chance.
Yeah.
People called you crazy.
They did call me crazy.
I had 7 and 5. Which I'm hoping for 8.
You look good.
4. Yeah.
Yeah.
Why is there a bottle of champagne in front of Jared?
Logan from Los Angeles, who ordered us the Modelo's last week, he has sent over a bottle of the bubbly.
Let's go.
Thank you, Logan. That's awesome. So we'll pop some champagne here on the 5th quarter.
Clip, you do an awesome job. I really appreciate everything you do for the Pirate community. Holton, it's been such a pleasure watching you kind of go from high school when I was watching your games in high school and just seeing you do now. And Caden, you're doing a good job.
Appreciate that. I appreciate that.
You're doing a good job. No, I'm just kidding. Man, I really enjoy watching your videos, buddy. You're such a surprise this year. So keep doing what you're doing. I'll keep listening like I have been, but go Pirates.
Spencer, thanks for the kind words. Thanks for calling in for the first time in 12 years of listening.
He needs to start calling more. That was a great call.
Caden, Pirate Radio Rookie of the Year nominee.
I hope so. Hopefully, I can't win.
I
hope so.
Thank y'all for tuning in tonight. Fun show, fun Pirate win. We'll be back with you next Friday. Early morning edition of the Bud Light pregame tailgate kicking off at 8 a.m. for a noon kickoff, East Carolina and Navy, and we'll be back with you after the game next Friday afternoon on the U.S. Cellular 5th quarter call-in show. For the crew, Wes Hines. Great job, man. Thank you, Wes. J-Bone. Awesome work. Holt, Caden Norman. I am Clip Brock. We'll see you next week on the Bud Light pregame tailgate and U.S. Cellular 5th quarter call-in show.